Torah Life Ministries come out of the world.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with Torah Life Ministries, and I am, as you can see here, a New York Mets fan. But I'm not so much a New York Mets fan or a baseball fan or a sports fan the way some people are today. I do not idolize it and go to a football stadium with no shirt on and 0 degrees weather showing my support for my team. You know who my team is, folks? My team is our wonderful Creator, Yahweh. You know, and the scriptures, the Torah, the guideline that He gave me to live by. That's what I want to support and let other people know about. Yes, I enjoy baseball and other sports, but I'm not idolizing it like people do today. And you know, we see the most popular thing on TV today, what gets the most ratings, is things like the Super Bowl. And we see the way people act in these stadiums. You get 50,000 people in a stadium every week cheering like crazy. For what? For what? It's not even something they own. They don't even get anything out of it. You know, can you imagine if the churches and the assemblies and the congregations out there today had that many people out there cheering for the gospel? You know, and just excited about that? You know, we can do whatever we want to do. We can accomplish all things, you know, but we look at the things people do. Somebody's going to stand out in 0 degrees weather after being in a parking lot prior a couple hours before, eating some of the worst food, drinking beer. Then they're going to stand out in 0 degrees weather with no shirt, with paint on their body, marking their faces, screaming for 3 hours. Then they lose their voice. You know, it's crazy how far we would go to idolize something and how far we've gotten away from the true scripture. Maybe we should take those 2 or 3 hours and sit down and start reading and studying the Word, and maybe we'd be much better off. If everyone out there that's a sports fan would spend as much time in their scriptures as they are watching sports, you'll know a lot more about the scriptures. Now, I'm a sports fan. I love sports, and I know what's going on. I could turn on ESPN or go to Yahoo Sports, and in 5 minutes get all the news stories I need about sports. And if there was some amazing play, I can click on for 1 minute and see it. It takes 1 minute of my time. I don't have to stand there for 3 hours looking at something that can keep me away from the more important things of life. Spending time with my family, spending quality time with my family, as a matter of fact, and going out there studying the Word and letting other people know about Messiah. You know, so we need to think about these things, and we need to think about what we're truly doing with our actions. Well, somebody might say there's nothing wrong with having a little pleasure. Well, you know, what are you putting beyond that pleasure? It says, have no other idols before me. You know, is our Creator always first? Is He always number one? Yeah, you're spending 10, 20 hours a week in the Word, then go out and watch a ball game. But don't tell me you don't have time to read your scriptures and you're spending 4 hours in a ball game in a ballpark. That's a different story. But that's what people are doing. They have no passion for the scriptures anymore. They have no passion, and it shows. It shows in our actions, it shows in our results, it shows in the consequences we suffer and everything else. Understand there's only one way to be saved, and that's through the blood of Messiah. But understand this, everybody watching out there. There's blessings and curses that's come along with being obedient to the Word and found in Scripture, or disobeying it. Well, if you don't know what it is, you're probably disobeying it, because it says in Scripture, those who are not for me are against me. And how can you be for Him if you don't know Him? And how can you know Him if you're not reading your Word? So we need to be getting back to the Bible and start reading our Word, and take that remote control and shut off the TV, and stop going to the ball games until we know what His Word says. And we need to spend our time more wisely, and we'll see a big difference in our lives. All right, everybody, this is Paul Neeson with Torah Life Ministries. If you have any comments or questions, post them below the video. Until then, thanks for joining us, and shalom, shalom.
Torah Life Ministries come out of the world. Messiah people seek the truth. Come out of the world, oh my people.